My name is Chemitoi, Senior Officer, Africa Railway Operation, a Supervisor under Track and Signal Department. Basically, under telecommunications. Telecommunication has been divided into three major provisions. We have power, communication, and signal. In signal, we have the signal outdoor and signal onboard. Power, we have power dispatch, we have power substation, and we have power line. We have communication, whereby it has a general maintenance, indoor and outdoor. What we normally do under our department is to make sure that operation and maintenance from Nairobi to Mombasa and also Nairobi to Naivasha, that is phase 2A, is well equipped under any normal operation. Under power provision, we have the power dispatch, we have the power substation, and then we have the power line. What we normally do under the power line is to make sure that the alignment of the power line is according to the required standard measures. Under power dispatch, we normally make sure that wherever we don't have the outsourcing power from the Kenya Power, we make sure that we can dispatch or we can send power from one station to another station. In terms, I can say from one section to another. For example, in Nairobi, we have 66 kV power substation, and in Athi River, we have 33 kV. In Paranai, we have 33 kV. For example, we don't have power in Paranai, we can get power from Simba substation, or we can send it from Athi River to Paranai. So when we go to the power dispatch, basically, they normally make sure that wherever there is no power within a certain section, that they want to inform us that within a certain section we don't have power. And under the power dispatch also we have the power laboratory, whereby we make sure that all the power equipments, for example the boots, the helmets, the safety belts, are well inspected and certified to be used by our staff. Under communication, we have the base transceivers stations that we normally call them BTS along the line. So from one BTS to another BTS, you might find that we have a RRU in between. So the purpose of the RRU is to make sure that the signal from one section or from one BTS to the another BTS is well equipped, and it can pass the information or it can receive information from one station to another station. Under the same communication, we also have the network management system, whereby we normally monitor all the system along the line. Under the management network system, we also have the surveillance, whereby we are assisted by the video cameras along the line. For example, if we have any vandalism in one section or in one area, we can easily get an alarm from the network management center, and then we can easily identify the real section with the real time whereby the vandalism has been done. Still, under network management center, we are operating as communication profession. Again, we have information technology, whereby we have several servers along the section, of which under the same department, this is the communication department, we will make sure that the transmission or the receiving of communication or information from one section to another or from station to another station is well equipped, and we cannot, at any given time, we cannot lose communicating with our dispatch, with our staff, from one section to another section. Under the same operation of CTC, for example, we have home signal, whereby it can tell you the time to receive or to release a train. For example, if the signal is showing green, that means the route has been cleared and the train driver is ready to set off. If the signal is showing red, that means you need to stop. So what we normally encourage our engineers is to align with the information along the line. So the display on each of these signals, you need to be well fastened. If it is a red signal, that means you need to stop. If it is a green signal, that means your route has been set and you are ready to go. So at the end of the day, our department is kind of integrated department, whereby we rely on the other unit for us to operate well. I can give you an example. Communication cannot work well without power supply, and also the signal cannot communicate well without the support from the communication unit. So at the end of the day, under telecommunication, power, communication, and signal are the major units whereby make sure at the end of the day they make sure that the operation and maintenance along the line has been well achieved under our supervision. So the operation and maintenance in signal unit, signal has been divided into two major units. We have the signal on board, and then we have the signal outdoor. So what does the signal on board does is to relay information from the outdoor to the dispatch center. I can give you an example. For example, we wanted to add an extra line along the railway line. So we have to add some more information on our LKJ system to make sure that the number of sections, the number of lines have been added in the system. So when you go to the signal outdoor, basically we have a lot of equipment under the onboard outdoor, and I can give you an example of the switch machine. Here we have the switch machine, and then we have the section of the turnout. So it is being controlled by the CPC system, that is the centralized command, whereby it can set, when you set a route, it can easily tell us the kind of the signal whereby it serves that line. So the turnout, it is just opening and closing. For example, if your signal is red, that tells you that you need to stop. The rail has to stop. And for example, if you set a wrong command, at the end of the day, you can cause the derailment, whereby the train can go to a different route, whereby it was not supposed to do. So basically, under track and signaling, majorly the telecommunication, we make sure the efficiency and the safety of our railway, whereby we are supposed to make sure that we've satisfied the need of our customers. If we provide safety, of which up to now I can promise and I can assure you that it is 99.9, at the end of the day, we will be making sure that our customers are being satisfied with our services. So that is what we normally do under track and signal department, basically telecommunication department.